Hi, my name is Luis Gonzalez, and for my 3 moments in time, for my personal narrative, I went ahead and chose the importance of health. Health was always something that, being healthy is always something that I struggled with since I was a kid. I was always a bigger kid. I always felt like I never fit in. And some of my personal experiences during that time was, as a child, mentally I wasn't in the best state, and unfortunately I didn't have many people to go to, so eating was one of the coping mechanisms that I developed, and it got me somewhere that I eventually I was forced to change because I wasn't happy with who I was. And for the social influences, my family members always just wanted me to be happy, and food was something that did that. So in their way of trying to be supportive, they would, kind of encourage it in a way, just for me to be happy, because that's what they saw worked. And in my family and my other family members, being bigger is something that isn't necessarily uncommon, which kind of made me believe that it was common and it would be normal for me to also be bigger. Unfortunately, later on in life, which is the second portion, I was to a point where I was pre-diabetic, and I weighed 285 pounds at most, which was the most I've ever weighed. However, at that time, I was scared. I didn't want to be stuck with diabetes because I have family members that have gone through that, and it's definitely not something someone should ever go through. It's hard on someone and family members as well. But at this point in life, my self-perception of myself was just being lazy. I often would think that I was useless as well. Another thing was when it came to social aspects, people would kind of ignore me or, try to kind of push me away, whether it was in a conversation or, as I illustrated on here, even saying good morning to someone. They would kind of almost ignore you or just keep it very simple. And I think, unfortunately, it's something that people have to go through, and they shouldn't have to. It's something that kind of gave me that turning point as well, to become a healthier person overall. That was my motive, because I wanted to felt like I kind of fit into society. And after that, it took quite some time, but after a year or so, I was able to finally get down to a weight that I felt comfortable with myself, and somewhere where I was happy with myself, where I perceived myself as being happier and more motivated to do other things, and I felt more accepted by people, which sadly, until you change yourself to that degree, people don't really associate themselves with you. But it kind of taught me something about people in general from my experience with weight. And as I was saying, people's perceptions, the public's perceptions, they were just more outgoing in general. That's something that, again, I greatly noticed from this entire journey. And that is my assignment for